Yo, this is Top Flight. We're back on our home free journey. Shout out to all the home fries sending it in, telling us what we should watch. I think this one was sent in. Let me see who sent this. John Berry 1712. He actually sent a list. He sent a list of songs we need to watch. I know a couple of them we watched, and so we're already in the process of posting them. But
we put everything in our members right away, so any member gets everything the second we do it.
Yeah, and
or a few seconds after.
First one he said was champagne taste on a beer budget. Isn't it? That's like a famous saying, isn't it? Champagne taste on a beer budget.
You
I
know,
heard that before.
You've been in some of them country bars, so I don't know. Not saying it's a country slang, but I don't know. It don't.
You know what's crazy? I didn't notice because I didn't notice how many songs I actually listened to that were actually acapella joints until now that I noticed that they sung in acapella. And then I remember, do you remember the song Shy? That song, If I Ever Fall in Love Again by Shy?
Yeah.
And if that one, it's
Yeah.
fully acapella.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wow.
that song's fully acapella, and I never noticed how dope that song was and took it the way I took it until I noticed that they sung acapella. Then I listened to the song, and I was like, oh, okay. I'd like to hear them sing that song. See if they could take that to a new spot. That Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love Again. Go to the acapella version because there is one that isn't acapella. But if you listen to acapella music, everyone go listen to Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love Again. Check
I bet you they get I bet you everyone hits them up like, you should do this, you should do that.
I know that has to be the worst for them because it has to be all night and day because you know how many songs are in the world that you could take acapella and do something with? It would have to be never ending. That's
some stuff my mom would do, just hit me up. You should do this. Every time she sees a rap article or something like, why weren't you in this? Mom. Chill.
That's so hilarious, yo. But let's get in a champagne taste on a beer budget. I think this is the one we seen part of the little clip when it went to the ending and he had to post.
Yeah. I like how they do that at the end. They just kind of they give you a little taste teaser of what's to come.
A little Costco taste test.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
The other day I checked my bank account and I could swear it was the wrong amount. And I didn't understand because I've been working hard. For the life of me, I didn't know where it went. I hadn't even paid the rent. Then the Mercedes pulled up in the yard. Oh, Lord, I should have seen it coming. This time I'm in deep. Now I'm heading to the poorhouse or heading to jail. And if I end up there, I ain't making bail. And if it goes to court, I sure don't have a case. Cause I ran out of money some time ago. But if you look at my wife, you'd never know. I'm afraid my baby's got champagne taste on a beer budget. Well, my throat dried up and my heart just sunk as she motioned me over and popped the trunk. And I tried to ignore her absent-minded smile. And boy, I was greeted by quite the crew. This Louis Vuitton and some Jimmy Choo. And that was just the fellas who were sitting on top of the pile. I said, baby, there's a Walmart a block away, and I don't think they sell these brands.
Stop it real quick. I have a question. As interesting as this is, it's dope, but I'm curious, are they sponsored by Macy's and Mercedes?
That's interesting, or if they just randomly put them in there, like...
There's no There's no randomness to this world.
Because they're like an acapella group. I don't know. I doubt.
But they are selling out
Mercedes,
stadium, aren't they? Aren't they selling out massive?
I doubt Mercedes though, because Mercedes don't sponsor nobody.
They're in some movies. They're in movies. I see them in movies.
But they ain't sponsor no singers.
But Macy's, that was a random Macy's.
Yeah, Macy's is a Macy's plug is very different.
I've never seen a Macy's plug like that. And the bags were perfectly tossed, you know?
Placed so you could see the logo.
And if you're rich, you're not really going to be buying Macy's, but like it's kind of in the middle. You know what I mean? Like if your wife's, but on a champagne budget,
I can see Macy's but Mercedes is I think that's just putting the car in there, just like we put cars in our stuff. I think that's just the car placement.
It could be. It could be. I was just just checking if your thoughts.
Mercedes is far fetched. But the first thing I noticed was that I can't whistle, and I was just like, "Yo, I can't even whistle."
I was also focused on how they move. You know, when the camera has a one shot, and a lot of people don't understand how much like coordination or choreography it takes to like maneuver everyone to get into these certain locations. Like you go here, then you go here, and then you go here. You know what I mean? And it's like, I wonder if they do all that themselves, or if someone helps them, like, hey, do this, and then jump to here, and then do this.
This is one of the videos that I've seen like the most movement from them, because remember we talked about how artists, like how they might say like less movement or more movement. This is one of the ones with most movement, because a lot of times they're standing in the same place.
Yeah.
And we talked about this with other stuff, like a lot of times, so then they're coordinated to stand in the same place. This is one of the ones with like more movement. And the other thing, I was like, I like the topic of this song because it makes me think of what Ocho Cinco said when he was like, date inside your budget. He was like, that's the one thing dudes need to do, is date inside their budget.
We all need to.
You know?
If I end up there, I ain't making bail, and if it goes to court, I sure don't have a case. 'Cause I ran out of money some time ago, but if you look at my wife, you'd never know. I'm afraid my baby's got champagne taste on a beer budget. All the bills are in my name. All the bills are in his name. They're gonna haul my ass away. And I won't see her pretty face at all. 'Cause the prison's nowhere near the mall. Now I'm heading to the poorhouse or heading to jail. If I end up there, I ain't making bail. And if it goes to court, I sure don't have a case. 'Cause I ran out of money some time ago, but if you look at my wife, you'd never know. I'm afraid my baby's got champagne taste on a beer budget.
The story of my life, I take her home, I drive all night to keep her warm, and time is frozen.
Dope. I like that song. That's a good topic.
Absolutely.
I like that topic. You know what I'm saying?
Could learn a lot.
Yeah, a lot of these NBA players finding that out lately by a lot.
Yeah, it's date your budget.
That's for real. Date inside of your budget. That's the one thing you can learn from this, if not anything. The other thing is, I didn't know people could whistle on tune like that. Is that a thing? Can you whistle?
I'm not. My dad can whistle pretty good, like on a beat type. Well, not really, I guess, on a beat, but he's a really good whistler. He's a hunt. I can't whistle. Like I can, but I can't like
do that.
I can't do the. I can never make like a tone or a beat. Like I can't even beatbox. You know how you can.
Yeah.
I can't make a beat for nothing. I can barely stay on a beat. So.
Yeah, I didn't know people could like whistle on like tune, like on notes, like and move like that. That's even doper to think about that they could do that. Because I've only heard people do like that whistle that you're doing, just like the regular sound whistle.
Yeah. Not
like go up in octave and come down and stuff like that.
My dad would always whistle like all the birds. He can do like all the different birds, and he taught me how to whistle with grass. I can do a loud ass noise with grass.
Wow. But
it's pretty fascinating the first time you hear it, and then it's annoying, but you know.
I enjoyed the video. They had the Jimmy Choo. Also, they put the Jimmy Choo sign in there too.
Yeah, they're talented. They're dope.
Yeah, I like them.
Sound like a fun group of guys to kick it with, and they probably just be by the camp. All right, well, let's go.